Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's mukbang is about noodle soup, Chinese noodle soup, and I got pork chop meal. So now the pork chop meal comes with 2 eggs. Why? Because I added an extra egg, and then I've got deep fried wonton. I've got prawns, and then the Thai sausages, and then I've got the sweetie flavor, which I love. Yeah, and a couple of cucumbers. Anyway, guys, I've got the soup. This soup comes with the pork chop, but I put the pork chop on here so it looks like a nice plate. Oh, and my drink today is the tea, iced tea. Cheers, guys. Ooh, I mixed it a bit strong today, but never mind. You can really taste that lemon flavor. Anyway, guys, give the thanks. It's already been done. Now it's time to attack the food. First of all, I'm going to try these wonton. Deep fried wonton. I had to buy it and bring it home. So the crunch is probably like no crunch no more. Alright, if you like it here, there's still crunch. Okay, gotta try and mix this around. This is rice noodle. And I had to rewarm the broth up. Because you'd like it hot. Yeah. Oh, and I didn't bring a fork, but never mind. Never mind. The spoon can do about anything. Oh yeah. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I think I'm getting a bit sick because my daughter Chilara, she's a bit sick. She's not at school. This is a fish sauce tip. Okay, I just noticed something. Oh, I did not bring my fried rice. So guys, I had to go and get my fried rice and add it in. No wonder there was this little space here and I couldn't figure out what the space was for. Yeah, sorry. Ooh, I think I need a bit more water. But anyway, one more wonton. Alright. And then the prawns. Oh, that tastes good. And these sweet Thai sausages. It's really nice. Just the weather for soup. So good, guys. I wish I could share with you. I got all my food from a place called Faye. It's in the Mount Druitt area. Yeah. Some of my kids are not healthy right now because they're sick from the flu. I've got a daughter named Chalora. Now when that girl gets sick, it's like the whole household gets sick. You know why? Because I try to lock her up in the room, keep her away from everyone else, but she'll find her way out and then come out and hang out and then pass on all her whatever, and then we get sick. Wait, got pizza. It's really nice. My son is trying to get an apprenticeship. There's two things he likes. He likes to be an electrician or a plumber. Okay? Sometimes kids, they're not really sure what they want, eh? So they'll mention a couple of stuff, but like I tell them, do what you want to do, what you feel happy to do, because if you're going to do something you're not keen to do, you're only going to go waste time and you'll be miserable while you're there. I know they thought of just do it because it's there, but deep down, I wouldn't be wanting to be at a place where I'm not happy, you know, because then you're just working for the money, which it is for the money, but if you're going to be happy to be working there a long time and, you know, looking forward to going to work, not many people will say they're looking forward to going to work, but if it makes you, like, comfortable because you like what you're doing, that's my point. There's a lot of food here. Wonton. Oh well. I just felt like some Chinese today. But my daughter wanted to know if I wanted to go out and eat before she goes to work. And I said, no, wasn't hungry until she mentioned these kind of food. And I said, hang on, I'm coming. So we went, took my mama out to lunch. Now she's in the room doing her wet finder. Will stimulate her brain. Because my poor mum, she's got dementia. And dementia, you don't come back from dementia. You just, like go downwards in life. Sad. But what can you do? I mean, they've only given tablets for her to slow it down. But, because my mum's 80, but she's really, really fit. Like, she's pretty healthy physically. But her mind now is, no, it's not that good. So we went to visit my niece the other day. And then I find out that my mama is going to be a great-great-grandma. Just blessed. Yeah, there's a meat shop in Mount Druitt where you get this food next door to it, right? And they sell really cheap meat. They're the cheapest around. That's what my husband says anyway. Because my husband, he's really good with numbers. And like if we go to a shop, I'll be trying to buy something and I'm not looking at no numbers. You know, he's standing there calculating this, calculating that, adding this, adding that. He's caught so many shopkeepers, you know, charging wrong. My husband and I, we always joke around, like, every time we have a child, every time we have a child, right, he'll say, that child comes out and doesn't do well in maths, we better go to Maury. I'll give you Maury in a minute, mate. Yeah, but, you know, my kids, they're good at maths. I got one son, it's like, heavy math stuff is like, he competes with his dad. Not compete, but when they talk the language of math, yeah, oh yeah, you take away this and multiply this and that, that's what it sounds like in my mind. But I'm not good at maths. I'm being honest. Me not good at maths. Sometimes I can add faster than him though. Because he's trying to do like this. The answer, me, I'm like... But I like how he does things because that's the proper way he calls it. He said when he was 10 years of age, in Aitutaki when he was going to school, he said that he proved the teacher wrong when he was 10. Because the teacher reckons that, no, he had it wrong, but then when he explained it, it was right. So, and my husband's dad, he was the bookkeeper back in the days, in the 60s, 50s and 60s, I think, for Aitutaki. Yeah, and he has to go around and see if everyone's doing their books properly. Oh, sorry. Yeah. And my husband said back in the days, in Rara, his dad, he's very, very business-minded, but back in those days, there's not much money to go around, but... And he said that he was never allowed to go to the movies, and the movies is about 20 cents. What his dad used to do, he used to go with their little putt-putt car and see if anyone wanted to be dropped off, you know, for a few coins. Remember at night, you know, he'll be going to sleep and you'll see his tired father counting his coins. You know, he's a hustler. 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 No, it's a hustler, you know. A man trying to keep the food on the table, the lights on. That's what good, hard-working men do. The ones that can just sit on their behind, hello, get out there and do your job as a provider. Well, it's good when the ladies become providers as well, because hello, God gave us all, you know, physical beings, physical bodies. So when you're lucky to get physical bodies, because others, you know, not as fortunate, then use it. You know, my husband said 2 times he did this. He said he stole 20 cents and he went to the movies. Because he knows that everyone else going to the movies except him. So he stole 20 cents from her father. And then one time he admitted it to his father and he got a hiding. But I think his father gave him a hiding because is that he was dishonest about taking it. It's probably okay that he spoke up and told the truth, but the dishonesty part, you know. Anyway, I like hearing the stories that my husband tells about how he was growing up. He said that he used to get heaps of lashes from his father and his dear mother. His mother, she comes from the bloodline of the Cecils. And when he used to get really bad hidings, like he's got like whip marks at the back because his dad used to do what the Samoans do too. They break a branch, take off the leaves and then whack, 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 you know. Well, I said to him that his dad ain't going to give him a hiding for nothing. I know these days people are against beatings, but back in those days it was the norm, you know. Even cops don't care, you know. And he used to go and cry, and his mum used to come with a wet cloth and, you know, like pat it down and, you know, say to him, you know, that's why you have to listen to your father. Do what you're told. And, you know, mother crying, you know, crying and wiping his back. But he said the reason why he got that hiding, okay, because his dad, before he left, because he has to go to other motus, you know, other islands, to do his work. And he told his son, go and tie the horse. Go and tie the horse, because the horse can't just eat at one spot. And then the father came, I don't know, probably the next day, the horse is still at one spot and there was no more grass, only dirt. Okay? So the dad was so angry and that what happened. So I said, well, see what happens when you don't use your ears. He was the oldest of 7 boys. I got one older sister. But him, the oldest of boys. And you know, when you're the oldest, you always, you know, tend to be given most of the jobs. And all the blame is like put on the elders. Most of the time it's like that, you know. Anyway, and so what? If you had listened to your dad, so many of us got hidings when we were kids. So many. But, you know, that was then. But you notice, those, you know, like our age group and those who passed, they're more respectful. You know, more respectful to adults. More respectful to the elders, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, the wrong tongue is calling my name. Yeah, so nice. I gotta try and make me some one day. Probably never be the same, but you never know until you try it out. So good. I like the soup. Yeah. My husband used to tell me about back in the days when he used to go with his dad to go fishing. When they come back, his dad would always say, put aside the best fish for the pasta. And then the rest, He'll share it out among the neighbours. You know, if everyone got a few, you know, and then they'll take the rest home for them. And then he said, his mum always got a rice ready, or some manioka, or something ready. You know, just ready for the fish. Once the fish comes, so either goes in the barbecue, or she does something for it, like boil it and eat it with the miti. Well, we call it miki, and they call it miti. My husband was telling me that he was talking to a Samoan friend at work. And they were talking about Winston Peter being in Cook Island. And how Winston Peter isn't all that happy. Okay? Because the Cook Island government is starting to be too close to the Chinese government. And eventually, you know, if they're not careful, they lose lands, you know. Even though at the time, Cook Island was not shell lands outside, they just leased. But I tell you what, when they're taught something, you know, okay, for example, like my mum says, don't go and hang around other kids that want to do wrong. And I go, I'm not going to listen. And then my mum always says, well, eventually when you hang around them, you're going to become like them. And hello, it's true. But, you know, that's example. That's an example what Winston Peters trying to tell them. The Cook Island government should not have any interaction. No, probably not interaction, but don't be fooled by them. Because, you know, slowly but surely, eh? Like, look at poor Samoa. I mean, that we're already very upset about things that's happening over there, you know. Because it's our lands, you know, it's our lands, our forefathers, you know, be looking after us. Because we are not the land owners. We are only the land keepers because God owns the world. Let me get that right with you, right? Okay. I'm really enjoying the soup. So, enough of this. Oh, my gosh. I better, shout out, do my shout out before the camera dies. Okay. I've got a few shout outs, guys. Okay. The first one is, this one is a YouTuber. He does like food reviews. He goes around buying foods and then he tries it and then he'll mention what he likes about it and stuff like that. So if you don't mind, just to go through and pardon me. I just look at these. These are YouTubers, okay, guys? So I'm going to mention their names and then you guys can go and like give them some love and please. And see, probably hit the subscribe button, which that would be nice for them, you know, just to bring their numbers up, because this one is like these ones all sort of need your help, you know. There's a sister over in America. Her one is Eats with Fifi, okay. It'd be nice to go and have a watch of her one, because you know, you might like it. So this one is Tess and Gary. Thank you very much, guys, for coming and watching my channel, leaving comments. Thank you very, very, very much. Appreciate it. Okay? But now it's time to say goodbye to all my family. You guys are too young to know that. It was a Mickey Mouse song back in the days. M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-I-C-K-Y-E-S-L. Yeah. Wale lo spella and these letters. Guys, you guys take care, okay? And I'll see you again another mukbang. You probably wonder why I always look outside. It's just look outside my front yard and stuff like that. So now when you see me always looking outside, yeah, that's how you know a nosy person. Like, what's happening? What's happening out there? You know. And I'm like, yeah, telling you the truth. We got a face. Sometimes when I'm enjoying food, I just forget that I've got a drink. But this tea drink, man. Yeah, fasoi fort. Don't forget, give thanks to the Lord that always provides food for us, because, you know, if it's not for the Lord, we have nothing, and we are nothing. I know some may not believe in God, but trust me, He does exist, okay? So give Him the time of day, because He gives us every day. Okay, guys? Take care. Bye now.